Busia KICC, witnessed by Justice Committee the head of legal team from KICC. And Busia, the signing of Paul Ekwenyo Lunga, the CC, of Scotland.
They will go in first and do the brief.
Thank you. The chief officers who are here, just come here for introduction in directors first, please.
Very happy, and this signing of this MOU is going to put Busia in the...
Advisor Mahali, please, advise us. Just say your name kindly.
My name is Wakili.
The CC and the chair.
Okay.
The MOU, and Josiah Nyama to have the county government of Busia, which is in the signing of the MOU. Okay. Thank you.
Introduce themselves. I would wish that you give me permission to introduce government officers who are here. Introduce themselves. I would wish that you give me permission.
Good morning. I'm Anthony Gumo, Deputy Director for...
We have ended up as County Government of Busia signing a memorandum of understanding on the collaboration between the County Government of Busia and the KICC team in areas of mutual benefit.
How this is going to really help us between the county government and the KICC, and not just here alone. We are also talking about the Lake Region Economic Bloc, whereby we tend to think this would be escalated to. And you're also aware that we'll be hosting the Lake Region Economic Bloc Summit this year, or this month, at the end of this month, from 27 to 29 in Busia here. We are looking forward to almost hosting 2,000 people within that conference period. I know the MOU is just being signed now, so it's a bit futuristic, but their presence here attests to what really we need to do to be able in the future to have conferences that are going to open up opportunities for our people and investment in this region. You are aware that tourism conferencing is one of the fastest growing industry, given our strategic position here at the border, whereby we have got thousands of people coming in from Eastern Central Africa, Uganda, Congo. This is their first test of what Kenya is, and we must make them really feel that they are really entering Kenya. The era when people used to come to Busia and ask that, where is Busia? You know, is long coming to be something of historical nature, and I believe this partnership is going to be of mutual benefit, not just also to the people of Busia and the KICC team, but also to the Republic of Kenya.
The memorandum of understanding that we've signed today between the two entities, that is the county government of Busia and the Kenyatta International Convention Center, will go a long way in decentralizing business meetings. This is what we call B2B, and conferences and events. You realize other destinations globally have been able to integrate their devolved functions to the extent that in any part of their countries, they are able to host conferences. It is no longer a business of the cities. If anything, Busia is a city. So when you're talking about capacity building and bringing up Busia for purposes of conferences, the time is ripe. It can never be tomorrow. It is today. We have a responsibility of capacity building, devolved functions, being a national government agency, to the extent that it will be able to leverage competitively with the neighbors and with other competitors globally. You realize, as Dr. has observed, conferences and conferencing businesses is one of the fastest growing industries. Kenya cannot afford to be left behind. Kenyatta National Convention Center has a responsibility of making sure that every part of this country grows on the same level for purposes of business and conventions and conference businesses. We shall therefore be coming in handy to give and lend our expertise in an area where KICC has been an expert over time. We've done that on many occasions, on many international conferences and conventions. That is what we want to devolve to the devolved functions. Busia, the Lake region, the economic bloc, and the rest of the devolved functions at both public and private levels. And therefore, we both start to mutually benefit, and the wider nation and the Republic of Kenya will benefit out of the MOU that has been signed today between KICC and Busia County. There are many facets to conventions and international conferences. Busia may not have a very big convention center, but we also realize internationally where we host the most, if we just get a good field, we invent. Before we build, we shall do that what we can do within our technologically advanced tents. It is very possible, like the meeting that you'll be having, the conference that you're supposed to be having in some few weeks time to come. We shall devise and come along with the available technologies, sometimes different from the actual brick and mortar, that will bring the same ambience and deliver. So we shall develop the two together. We leverage on technology much as you're going towards making it solid that Busia develops the facilities that will be equal to. So we cannot afford to wait until that time when we have a 5-star hotel in Busia for the business of conferencing to start in Busia. So we just check on the strengths of Busia. We check on conferences that fit within Busia. Then we bring on board the technology that is globally available and affordable. And we have utilized previously in other of our conferences, both locally here and internationally. So we will bring the facility for the context within which they are deserved, but equally, the county government of Busia, alongside the national government, will continuously, with that, develop those facilities that may be required to be there on permanent nature. Sana, Your Excellency.